Gentleness. Some people are so harsh and hard. Wow.
We'll just keep on praising him, raise him up. Oh yeah, you see people taking their place in your love. Oh yeah, as you keep your light in our lives from above. Oh yeah, you just spark the fire that fires me up. Oh yeah.
I've met some women who have put the fear of God in me just by how hard, yay, no softness. And I wonder, how is their husband penetrating into those walls that they've built up? A lot of the times, that's exactly what it is. Going through situations in your life, your childhood, how you were raised, things you went through when you was younger, maybe past relationships have built up walls. And now you are solid as a rock, hard to penetrate, no vulnerability at all. Do not even mess. The problem is, for marriage to be successful, there has to be vulnerability. There has to be. You have to let your guards down. It doesn't work otherwise. No relationship works otherwise. Hardness does not work in marriage. Somebody has to feel like they have your heart. Someone has to feel like, you know, there's a level that they can touch. There's somewhere that they can touch. Someone has to feel like they're not scared of you. Men, there's sometimes the way that you speak to your wife that is so harsh. You haven't sworn at them. You didn't call them names. But your tone is so degrading. No feeling, no affection, no softness. Like you're talking to a man. And it's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. I know sometimes we say, particularly if you're married to somebody in a different culture, and sometimes, okay, African men, let me just be straight up. Sometimes they can be a little bit... You've got to learn different. Because, you know, women are women. And all women, all of us, we're made up of emotions. Even the tough ones. If once you break past that wall, we're all emotions. And so, if you are harsh on us all the time, it really does break us. It chips away at us. You know? And for the men that are listening, I mean, it's not an absolute rule, but most women, if you can touch their heart and talk to their heart and learn how to talk with gentleness, how to approach them with gentleness, you'd be amazed at how your wife responds to you. You think you need to be shouting at her and being harsh at her to I don't know, get her to submit or to listen to you or whatever. I'm telling you, a kind word, a soft touch, a bit of gentleness, she's put in your hands. Most women, maybe not all, but most women. Harsh words make us back up. You know when I said this before, your wife comes and she is saying, hear me, this is how I feel. And she sheds those tears. And maybe because you've seen those tears time and time again, they don't mean anything to you anymore. She needs you to know that those tears mean something. They need to still mean something to you. We shouldn't be at the point where your spouse crying doesn't mean anything to you. So then, when she's poured out her heart and you ignore her, it breaks her. Gentleness, guys. Know how Know how to talk to each other. Know how to approach each other. You know, sometimes I want to speak to Mr. Chiwako about something a little bit touchy. I don't march to him. I go to him, I'll start at his shoulder, I'll stroke his shoulder down to his arm, to his hand, and I'll hold his hand, I'll come close, and I'll talk quietly into his ear. Babe, you know, when you said that to me before, I really didn't like it. I'm holding his hands, I'm close on him. He can't get angry. My approach, I've learned that over the years. Me before. If you, the way I open the door, you will know that I'm coming to do something. I'm bringing some heat. I've not even walked in yet. I've opened the door in such a way that you know. So straight away what happens, you've seen me straight away, his heart and his head and his spirit goes, defense. So whether he was right, you were wrong, you were right, he was wrong, it doesn't matter. Now it's me against you. I don't like those things anymore. I need peace. So I'll come and exactly that. Stroke, close, holding your hand. I'm talking low and gently with all the love from my heart. Even a lot of times with a smile on your face. Do you know the reason why I'm smiling? I'm letting him know that I know you didn't do that to hurt me. I'm just letting you know that I felt it. But I know that you didn't do it to hurt me. And that's why I'm talking to you, just so that you can watch. You know, you can check yourself next time. I'm not coming at you like you're on the other side of the team and you did this to me. I'm not coming like that. I'm coming like, I know you wouldn't want to hurt me. We're best friends. You're my best friend. And so that's why I'm just telling you, I didn't like how you did that. Cool, wow. No fighting, no killing each other, no stress, no crawling up the walls. Rah. Gentleness. And women, you know, the Bible says that we're the women are the weaker vessels. And I want to take that as the Lord saying that we're the gentler vessels, because I know we're not weak. Not with the things that we have to go through. So I'll take it like we're the gentler vessels. Gentler, is that even a word? I think it is. More gentle. And that's not a weakness. It's a power when you learn how to use it. It's a power. You know, women, God has given us a power in that meekness, in that gentleness, in that sexuality that we don't use enough. We use it as punishment instead of power. We use it as manipulation. We've been given this gift, those kind words, the sweet tongue. So use them. Be gentle. Men, let's be gentle with each other. Let's stop like all this sort of, you know, it's this. You get to an age, you just can't cope with all that anymore, right? And if you can cultivate that early in your marriage, that best friends, that me and you ride or die thing, that you know, I'm not going to talk to you like you're nobody. You know, men, if you can cultivate that from early, that this is my wife. You know, the Bible tells you to treat your wife, deal with your wife with understanding. Understand her.